Alright, welcome everybody to another RLR unboxing. We got another board game bento, as we do every month. This is the month of January. The theme is Fantastic Rivals. So we got it sitting right here. You'll see here in a minute. It's a little bit bigger box than normal, so I'm kind of excited. They did also tweet out that this is one of their best deals that they've done so far. I think there's almost $100 worth of games and accessories and whatnot in there. They guarantee over $80 a month, but this month it's almost $100, they said. So if you're not familiar, you haven't checked it out, you can check out boardgamebento.com, pick up a subscription for yourself. About $60 to $65 a month, including shipping, three to four board games a month, plus accessories and whatnot. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this and see what we got. Alrighty, so as you can see, like I said, it's a pretty decent sized box, a little bit bigger than normal. They did get a new box. Actually, it's no longer just a plain white box with the board game bento paper around it. It's actually now a printed box, which is pretty cool. It's got some decent weight to it as well. So does it have a weight on there? No, it doesn't. So let's dig in and see what we got. All right, wow, a lot of stuff in here. Alrighty, get rid of the packing material there. So, very, very cool. So, as I mentioned, Fantastic Rivals. It is a battle in a box. No rivalry can compare to the unbridled animosity. All right, well, we're not going to read all that. So let's see what we got here. First, we've got Piratelet by Minotaur Games. This was designed by Jason Bullman. That name sounds really familiar, actually. But I'll look that up later. Piratelet by Jason Bullman, published by Minotaur Games. Betray your friends and steal their loot. Recruit a crew of brutal, clever, greedy, and lazy pirates in a race to get the most booty. Not to be outdone by the ninjas, the Piratelet 6-player expansion adds 2 new players and 2 new factions, sneaky pirates and undead pirates. Oh, sweet. Piratelet 6-player expansion. Excellent. So, Piratelet is ages 14 plus 2 to 4 players, 60 minutes. The expansion obviously makes it 2 to 6 players, 13 plus 60 minutes. So, Piratelet and an expansion for it. All right, next. Dice game, Ninja Dice, in a cute little ninja pouch there. So, Ninja Dice, this is published by Greenbrier Games. Do we know who created it? I'm not seeing it anywhere. We can find it later, but Ninja Dice by Greenbrier Games. As precise as the ninjas that inspired the game, Ninja Dice isn't just what you roll, but where you roll. Throw your dice with precision, even as your opponents throw their ninjas at you, for 2 to 5 players, and includes the ninjosomest packaging basically ever. It sure does. This is pretty sweet packaging. Did they run that? Of course they did. All right, we're gonna open this up real quick and just take a look.
There's so much shit going on my screen.
Come on. There we go. Okay, the ninjosomest packaging ever. Got the little ninja whatever thing in the back. Oh, it's okay. It's got a little liner in there. Some tokens for something. Bunch of custom ninja dice. So we can kind of see the dice there.
Just like Craze.
Cool. But nice little packaging. And do I still need this? We're going to hang on to that just in case. Okay. Excellent. On to the next. Now the zipper got a little bit bent in shipping. Okay. Next up is Lagoon, Land of Druids. A game by David Choate, published by Three Hairs Games. So, Lagoon is the first world that ever was. All was in balance until divinity was split by the rise of humanity into 3 energies that now vie for dominion of Lagoon. Lead your circle of druids in search of enchanted sites. that offer magical powers and use them to bend destiny. Position yourself on the right side of destiny, and you win. Excellent. So, oh wow. Double-sided tiles, druid tokens, sea tokens. 1 to 4. Oh, okay. 1 to 4 players. So it has a solo play mode, which I really like. I like solo play games. 60 minutes, ages 14 and plus. It almost looks like it has a little bit of a like a Euro game feel. Maybe territory control. Maybe economic engine. Worker placement. Not sure. So we'll take a look at that. But very, very heavy. So probably some very good quality components in there. We'll look at all these in a minute. Okay, so a Bits box by Broken Token. So I have seen these before from Broken Token. I've actually looked at buying one of these before, something similar. So these are really, really cool. You can see the, so let me read it real quick. This customizable Bits box has 5 adjustable dividers for lots of configuration options and a removable lid to keep your bits secure. Perfect for storing your game tokens and other small items. So you can see everything is kind of like punch out, and then it assembles together, and so that's what it looks like right there. And so it's got adjustable, like the little inserts, the dividers, you can adjust them in there. So this is, it says it's compatible with the sleeved card organizer, which is down here. You can't really see it in the with the reflection, but check them out. I've looked at these before. Check out brokentoken.com. I'll put a link down below in the video, but these are really cool because they have a lot of they've got a lot of customizable inserts like this for different games. Like I've looked at them for Pathfinder card game a lot, but they do have them customized for different games and whatnot. And then they have these ones that are just kind of generic for storing whatever. But I'm really excited. This is really, really cool. So check out thebrokentoken.com. Check them out. If you want something a little bit nicer, they're wood burned. Really, really cool stuff. I've looked at them before. And last but certainly not least, a board game bento bandage dispenser. Check that out. No one is safe when fantastic rivals take to the table. In case a grog-fueled brawl breaks out, someone is sneakily assassinated, or nature forbid, the druids get savage. You may not be able to make amends, but you can at least mend your wounds. Nice. Oh, let's get some Band-Aids in there. So, this is a little Band-Aid dispenser. Cute. That's awesome. Alrighty, so that is everything that is inside the Bento box for January. So we took a look at the Ninja dice there. So tell you what, we're gonna actually do something. Okay, we're gonna unbox these even further this month, and we're gonna take a look. Not only we're gonna unbox the bento, but we're gonna unbox all of the games as well. So let's take a look first at Piratelet. Now this looks just like just a card game. So contents 108 cards plus the instructions. So, okay. So just your standard board game box, or your standard card game box.
Yes.
Looks like a couple different decks of cards. Let's see if we can bust one of these open pretty quickly. I'm terrible at opening these up. So, that's why we have a knife.
I can't.
Alrighty. So, it looks like some,
Oh, yeah.
some decent, looks like some decent pirate themed artwork. Decent quality. It seems like standard card quality on them. But so you can see that is the Brutal Sailor. Let's see if we can get him there. And didn't focus there. And then there's a Brutal Gunner.
Shit. Get
Yeah, so geez, are all these? Nope, okay. Brutal Bosun. There's a Clever Sailor, Clever Lookout. So there's brutal cards, there's clever cards, there's greedy cards, and we've got another deck here as well. So let's just open this and put it in the box.
It's not like that. I don't have
There we go.
5 more of them. I do.
So we've got more greedy cards. We've got lazy sailors. We've got, oh, and these look like loot.
No, but I can't see
Yeah.
any enemies.
Yep, loot cards.
There you go.
And there's some more. What's after the loot?
Shit, Sherlock.
Okay, these look like ship cards. So, I like the artwork on it. Good, you know, quality construction on the cards. You know, they're not too flimsy. They're not really super heavy. They look like your standard card size, so standard, you know, sleeves should fit those just fine. So that appears to be a deck building game of sorts. I'm really interested
Hold on, I'm
to look up
interested
Jason
in pizza,
Bowman.
I bet you everything will be fine.
For some reason, I think he has something to do with Pathfinder. We'll find out. I'll look it up when the video's done, and I'll post it in the description down below. So the name sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure he has something to do with Pathfinder, which is cool. So that is Pirate Loot, the base set. And so we had greedy pirates, we had lazy pirates, we had
I regret it a whole lot, Bill. I regret it.
we had other pirates too. I don't even remember at this point. So
I don't know.
were there crafty pirates? I don't even remember. So all right, so let's check out the expansion. I think that said in here there are undead pirates and something else. So I'm wondering. It seems like maybe each type is like a faction that you play. Maybe you play factions. Maybe it's a drafting game. Who knows? There are sneaky sailors in here, and there are undead sailors in here. Oh, brutal. Okay, so it adds a few more cards as well. The brutal. So some priest cards. Brutal, clever, greedy, lazy. Okay, so it adds one card, and then some more loot, some more ships. So we've got brutal, clever, sneaky, lazy, undead, and yeah, brutal, clever, sneaky, lazy, greedy, and undead. So they seem more to me like factions, so like maybe a deck building game and not necessarily card drafting or anything like that. So, but we will let you know when we play that. So, Pirate Loot and the expansion. So we took a look at the Ninja Dice. We'll take a look once more. I kind of like dice rolling games. So these are the tokens or doubloons. It looks like there's like a gold, a bronze, a silver in there. So you can see that. Counters, points, some sort. And then the dice. I mean, obviously we're not sure what all the symbols mean, but we will find out when we play them. We already kind of took a look at them earlier. And that's really all there is to that. So the dice actually don't come in a resealable bag. The tokens do, so they can go in a resealable bag, but the dice are not resealable. So they'll just stay inside the little pouch here as soon as, once they come out. What do we look at? Trying to find... How many players is this? 2 to 5 players, ages 8 and up. Excellent. So this will be a good game to play with a family, with Little Rant, who you can hear in the background because he won't shut up. With Miss Rant, Little Miss Rant. So that'll be a good one. Ages 8 and plus up. That'll be a fun one. I wonder maybe similar to Zombie Dice. Who knows? We really like Zombie Dice. We play that a lot. So lastly, let's look at Lagoon. This one was adding the majority of the weight to the box. There's a lot of I can already see there's a lot of components in here. They seem like they'd be pretty high quality if they're that heavy. So I like the artwork. It's
depends on which one it is, 'cause I don't know which
Lagoon, Land of Druids. So the artwork fits in very, very good with it. It looks like Elamine, the energy of the spirit, is yellow. Vowelon, energy of the heart, and Deonon, or Deonin, energy of the mind. So yellow, red, and blue. So let's take a look though and see what we've got inside.
They're assholes about that.
So come on. It's always like this. First time you open up a box. Alrighty. So rulebook, a fairly, as I say, fairly lengthy rule book, but it's pretty decent sized font. So okay. Solo play rules as well, which is awesome. Like I said, I like solo play games, or games that have a solo play option. So we've also got, there's a number of baggies in here, some plastic bags. Nice like velvet bag for something, a little small one,
It's better
not
if you
sure.
have it
And then there's a larger velvet bag as well. So again, some decent components.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe it's made to stand up. So that might stand up. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe it's not supposed to stand up. But some nice velvet bags, and I do like when games provide component bags for you to put the components in and whatnot. So these, oh, okay. Player reference cards. Very nice to have these player reference cards. They all got some different artwork on them. Hopefully you can see that okay. So very, very nice. Be interested. Does it say who did the artwork?
You're just my regular drug dealer.
Not on the box. It does not say who did the artwork. So some punch out tokens. Okay, here we go. So here's what was adding all the weight. So everything. Oh, that's cool. The inside of the box is also artwork as well. The back of the box. Okay, so everything is just in cardboard punch outs. So double-sided tiles, and then all the various tokens as well. There's a bunch of other, the little owl, there's some rabbits, whatever these little things are down here. So, okay, so that's what was adding all the weight to it. But you can see very thick cardboard, very, very thick stock. So very heavyweight material. So lots of stuff to punch out. But that one also excited to play that in both multiplayer and solo play mode. But that one looks pretty cool. You can also learn how to play by watching a video at the web page above, 3hairsgames.com/Lagoon. That's I'll put it down below. That's the number 3 and hair as in a rabbit, not like the hair on your head. So the number 3 hairs as in 3rabbitsgames.com. So lastly, let's take a look at the short bits box.
No, just kill, just kill, just kill.
Okay.
Oh my god. If you mind control, you can stop my...
So, there we go. Excellent. Alright, so those are all the separators and the dividers. So it's like maybe like a balsa wood.
Oh my god.
So, let's see here.
What do we get?
Yeah, it's like a balsa wood, or there's another type of wood very similar to it. It's very lightweight.
I don't think I got it.
Does it say? I don't know.
It's because I didn't do the rest of the sorties.
It doesn't say.
That's fine.
Alright.
Oh my god.
That's okay.
You are welcome, Zayaz. What? What'd you get? Oh.
Looks like the best way to get them out is to twist it. I pulled off a little piece right there. So they're just connected on one end. So if you try just to kind of twist it out,
Nothing.
that looks to come out. Oh, that looks to come off a little bit better than trying to just pull it out. Alrighty, so, and then you can see, so here's the sleeved card divider. The little bit box goes right inside, fits in there just fine. So, let us take a large piece and
I'm gonna go watch Netflix, guys.
pop these in here. Nice, good, nice snug fit.
There, guys.
I don't like things that piece together like this and they're loose. These this is pretty snug. So very nice. Yeah, I don't like things they're supposed to snap together like this and they're loose, or they don't, and then they don't stay well. So this is nice. All right, so let's get the two end pieces here. Okay, and we'll go on this way. But boy, yeah, you can hear it just snapping in there. I don't know if that's gonna, there we go. Yeah, it snaps in there pretty tight, so it'll hold well. So yeah, I mean that's, you know, pretty solid. I mean that's not coming apart. It does come with a lid as well. Once all the dividers are put in, we're just going to pop one of them out and not do all of them. So the dividers, I mean, there's 5 dividers and 5 slots here, so you can, you know, make them however you want. If you just want a 2 slotted box, you know, then go for it. So there you go, just like that, and then lid on the top. And so it's actually slanted, angled like that, you can see, and so the lid is just going to slide down in there. So it's going to slide in behind and then down underneath. So it actually locks in pretty decent. I mean, it'll slide out, but because it's angled, it's not going to come loose. But there you go. So thebrokentoken.com. They've got all sorts of these dividers and these boxes and whatnot. Very, very cool. So Lagoon, Pirate Loot, Ninja Dice. We've got a bit organizer from the Broken Token, and of course some Band-Aids for our next out of control game night. So that is our January board game bento for Fantastic Rivals. So looking forward to playing a lot of these, and we'll post reviews. You can check out the links to the BoardGameGeek.com pages in the description below, and we'll do reviews once we've played through them a few times. We're going to start doing 5-game reviews, or a 5th game review. I'm not sure what we're going to call it. It doesn't matter. But basically, it's going to be after we've played a game 5 times, because you can kind of get a feel for the game after a first play, but you don't really learn the ins and outs and the intricacies and, you know, and whatnot until you've played the game a few more times. So we're going to start doing some 5th game reviews, tracking all of our plays and everything. Anytime I play a game, whether it's with my kids, whether it's at a board game meetup, you know, group, local meetup group here, you know, whatever, tracking all of that on our RLR Gaming BoardGameGeek.com page or profile, so you can check that out. We'll throw the link down below as well. But yeah, so we'll start doing, once we've played through them a few times, we'll start posting our reviews after 5 playthroughs. So thank you very much for checking out this unboxing video. Be sure to check out BoardGameBento.com. Pick up your own subscription. The theme next month, or this month, February, is space something. Let's pull it up real quick. It's space something. The Final Frontier. See, I was close. So in February, in our February box, expect some space-themed games, which will be pretty cool. We'll see what's out there. And we'll be back next month with another Board Game Bento unboxing. Until then, you can, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You can follow us or subscribe to us on YouTube. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter as well at RLR Gaming. And we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.